After 20 years at Liverpool Football Club, I'll be leaving at the end of the season.
Real Madrid stands at the threshold of one of the most pivotal summers in recent memory. The 2025 transfer window is not just about acquiring big names, it's about redefining the identity of a club that has long been synonymous with greatness. Following a season filled with both flashes of brilliance and glaring inconsistencies, the board has made it clear: change is not optional, it's essential. From high-profile signings aimed at reinforcing key areas of the squad, to the appointment of a bold young manager in Xabi Alonso, who brings a fresh tactical vision, Real Madrid is preparing for a full-scale strategic evolution. This summer signals the end of one era and the beginning of another, one where the legacy of legends like Kroos and Modric passes to a new generation of Galacticos. In this video, we're diving deep into the confirmed moves, rumored targets, and the long-term strategy that could shape the future of Los Blancos for years to come. The departure of Carlo Ancelotti marks more than just the end of a managerial stint. It closes a chapter in Real Madrid's modern history. Under Ancelotti, Los Blancos enjoyed tremendous success, including La Liga and Champions League triumphs, and his calm, steady hand guided the team through injury crises and transitional phases. But as football evolves, so too must Real Madrid. And now, stepping into those legendary shoes is none other than club icon Xabi Alonso, who has officially signed a 3-year deal to take over managerial duties beginning June 1st, 2025. Alonso isn't just a sentimental appointment, he's earned this opportunity. After retiring from a storied playing career, featuring stints at Liverpool, Real Madrid, and Bayern Munich, he quietly began building his reputation on the touchline. Starting with Real Sociedad B, where he showcased his ability to work with youth and instill tactical discipline, Alonso quickly rose through the ranks. His time at Bayer Leverkusen has been nothing short of remarkable. In the 2024-25 season, he led the German side to their first-ever Bundesliga title, breaking Bayern Munich's long-standing stranglehold on the league. But it wasn't just about the trophy, it was the way they played. Leverkusen under Alonso were fast, fluid, fearless, pressing with intent, building from the back, and maximizing the talents of both veterans and youth alike. His arrival at Real Madrid signals a bold, new era, one that emphasizes dynamic football, intelligent pressing, and most importantly, a commitment to youth integration. With an academy brimming with talent like Arda Güler, Nico Paz, and Marvel, Alonso's track record suggests he won't just lean on marquee signings, he'll also bring fresh blood into the spotlight. This is a stark contrast to the previous approach, where youth talent often found itself sidelined in favor of established stars. Under Alonso, the tactical blueprint is expected to shift as well. While Ancelotti preferred pragmatism and player freedom, Alonso is known for his structured systems and tactical adaptability, often switching between a 3-4-3 and a 4-2-3-1, depending on opposition. But make no mistake, managing Real Madrid is an entirely different beast. The pressure is immense, the expectations sky high, and the dressing room filled with some of the biggest names in world football. Can Alonso handle the egos, the media scrutiny, and the weekly demand for trophies? That remains to be seen. However, what's clear is that his footballing philosophy aligns well with where Madrid want to go: fast, modern, and relentless. If given the time and support, Xabi Alonso could be the architect of Real Madrid's next great era. Real Madrid's defense is set for a major transformation this summer, one that could redefine how the team sets up tactically under new manager Xabi Alonso. With aging legs in key defensive positions and inconsistent performances in recent seasons, the backline has been identified as a top priority. And the names being linked? They're nothing short of headline-grabbing. First on the list is Trent AlexanderArnold, and yes, you heard that right. The Liverpool vice-captain, whose contract expires this summer, is reportedly poised to join Los Blancos on a free transfer. Known for his exceptional vision, pinpoint crossing, and ability to dictate tempo from deep, Trent brings attacking flair from the fullback position like very few in world football. But he also comes with a caveat. His defensive positioning has often come under criticism in the Premier League. For Alonso, the solution may lie in tactical flexibility, a shift to a 3-4-2-1 or 3-5-2 formation, something Alonso has deployed successfully at Leverkusen, could allow Trent to play as a right wing-back, giving him the license to create without being overly exposed defensively. Imagine him pinging passes to Vinícius Mbappé. It's mouth-watering. Now, to truly balance out that attacking threat, Real Madrid are reportedly targeting Christian Romero from Tottenham Hotspur. The Argentine defender has built a reputation for being one of the most combative and commanding center-backs in the Premier League. His aggressive tackling, fearless duels, and aerial dominance would bring steel to a Madrid backline that has sometimes lacked physicality. But Romero's game isn't just about brute strength. He's deceptively technical on the ball, capable of stepping into midfield and launching plays. He could be the ideal anchor in a back three, allowing both Trent and the left-sided wing-back to push high. And then there's the youth injection. Dean Huijsen, the 20-year-old Dutch-eligible center-back, currently at Bournemouth on loan from Juventus, is reportedly high on Real Madrid's list. Tall, calm under pressure, and comfortable with the ball at his feet, Huijsen represents the future. He's the kind of intelligent, ball-playing defender that Alonso loves. Think a young Gerard Piqué or John Stones. Signing him wouldn't just be a depth move. It would be a statement about building for the long term. Imagine a future partnership of Huijsen and Eder Militão, or even sliding into a back three beside Romero. The balance of youth, aggression, and technique would be spot on. All of these moves point to one thing: a total reshaping of the defensive identity. With a blend of experience, aggression, and youthful potential, Xabi Alonso is looking to create a backline that is not only hard to break down, but also capable of initiating attacks, turning defense into offense in the blink of an eye. If these transfers materialize, Real Madrid's defensive unit in 2025 might look nothing like the one we saw just a season ago. With the retirement of Toni Kroos, Real Madrid faces the end of an era and the beginning of a new midfield chapter. For nearly a decade, Kroos dictated the rhythm of the game at the Santiago Bernabéu with laser-precise passing, icy composure, and a football IQ that made him the metronome of Los Blancos. Replacing a player of that caliber is never simple, but Real Madrid, under Xabi Alonso, are actively searching for the next great orchestrator. Enter Martín Zubamendi. The Real Sociedad anchor has emerged as one of the most consistent deep-lying midfielders in La Liga. With elite defensive positioning, calm under pressure, and an ability to recycle possession efficiently, Zubamendi mirrors many of Kroos's qualities, but with a more defensive edge. Alonso, who values positional intelligence and tactical discipline, reportedly sees him as the perfect fulcrum for his system. Zubamendi's arrival would allow players like Camavinga and Valverde to operate with more freedom, while Bellingham could push further forward, playing closer to the final third where he thrives most. But Real Madrid isn't just thinking about control. They want flair and creativity too. That's why Florian Wirtz had become a prime target. The 21-year-old German sensation, who is central to Alonso's success at Bayer Leverkusen, has lit up the Bundesliga with his vision, creativity, and ability to find space between the lines. He's often been described as a mix between Kai Havertz and Kevin De Bruyne, with the stats to back it up. Madrid hoped to reunite Alonso with his former midfield gem to bring a new layer of unpredictability and attacking potency. However, that dream is now in jeopardy. According to multiple reports, including 90 Min, Wirtz has opted to join Bayern Munich, a move that not only frustrates Madrid's transfer plans, but also hands a major boost to their Champions League rivals. For Los Blancos, this is a rare miss in the transfer market, especially considering their recent dominance in luring top talent. Still, all is not lost. Madrid's recruitment team is already exploring alternatives. Names like Bernardo Silva, Bruno Guimaraes, and even Xavi Simons have reportedly come up in internal discussions. And let's not forget the untapped potential already at the club. Arda Güler, despite limited minutes, has shown flashes of brilliance and could be primed for a breakout season under a manager like Alonso, who isn't afraid to trust youth. The midfield rebuild is crucial. Without Kroos and with Modric nearing retirement, Madrid must strike the perfect balance between control, creativity, and dynamism. Zubamendi could be the anchor. But who will provide the spark? That remains the million-euro question heading into the summer. Securing the future is just as important as shaping it, and Real Madrid are moving swiftly to lock down their key assets. One of the biggest wins off the pitch this summer could be the long-term extension of Vinícius Júnior. The Brazilian winger, who has evolved from a raw prospect to one of the most electric attackers in world football, is reportedly set to sign a new contract that will keep him at the Santiago Bernabéu until 2030. This extension isn't just a piece of paperwork, it's a statement. Vinícius is more than just a star. He's the face of Madrid's next era. With blistering pace, fearless dribbling, and ever-improving decision-making in the final third, he's become indispensable to Madrid's frontline. And under Xabi Alonso's forward-thinking system, his role is only expected to grow. His renewal signals Madrid's belief that their attacking blueprint should be built around him. Meanwhile, continuity is being maintained through the experience of veterans. Luka Modric, even at nearly 40, has agreed to stay for one more season. While his role may be reduced compared to previous years, his presence in the locker room and his influence during key moments remains invaluable, especially as the midfield transitions to a new generation. Alongside him, Lucas Vázquez has also extended his stay, adding versatility and experience, particularly as a backup fullback or wide option. These are the kinds of players who may not grab headlines, but they help maintain the winning culture of the club. But with renewals come farewells. Club captain Nacho Fernandez has left for Al Qadisiyah FC in Saudi Arabia. After nearly 2 decades at the club, his departure marks the end of a quiet but loyal chapter. A player who never complained, who always stepped up when called upon, and who gave everything for the badge. His leadership and calm under pressure will be missed. Also leaving is Joselu, who has joined Al Gharafa SC in Qatar. While his stint in Madrid was short, his contributions, including crucial goals in tight fixtures, were appreciated by the fans. He provided a stopgap solution during a striker crisis and did so with professionalism and heart. As Real Madrid steps into a new era, these moves reflect the duality of modern football, blending youth with experience, building for the future while respecting the past. Real Madrid's 2025 summer plans mark more than just another transfer window. They signal a bold transition into a new era. With a careful blend of experienced leadership, emerging talent, and tactical evolution under Xabi Alonso, the club is not just reacting to change, but actively shaping its future. As the old guard steps aside and a new generation rises, Los Blancos are positioning themselves to not only reclaim their place atop European football, but to redefine what dominance looks like in the modern era. The message is clear: Madrid isn't rebuilding, they're reloading.